Okay, here's a thought. What if the very food on our plates could be designed specifically to make us healthier right from the start?
You mean not just giving us calories, but actively boosting nutrition naturally?
Exactly. Today, we're taking a deep dive into something called biofortification. It's a really powerful approach that's kind of revolutionizing health and food science.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been digging into some fascinating material on this. And our mission today is really to pull out the key insights, help you understand how food can be engineered to boost nutrition right at the source.
And what's so compelling here, I think, is the sheer ambition. It's about tackling hidden hunger,
Right.
that widespread lack of essential nutrients, even when people seem to be eating enough food, calorie-wise.
Yeah.
So biofortification isn't just aiming for more food, it's really about better food, more complete.
That's such a crucial distinction, isn't it? Better food. Makes you think, how many lives could be changed just by tweaking the staples people eat every single day? So we'll explore exactly what biofortification is,
Yeah.
the really ingenious science behind it, from selective breeding techniques
Mm-hmm.
to genetic engineering, and even enriching the soil itself. And we'll get into some really striking real-world examples, things like golden rice, iron-fortified wheat. This is where it gets genuinely interesting, seeing how it actually works in practice.
Yeah.
So, okay, at its core, biofortification is enhancing nutrient levels in food crops. Now, given the science involved, what are the main ways scientists are actually doing this? How do these methods differ?
Right. Well, looking at the sources, there are basically three main scientific routes.
Yeah.
First up, you've got selective breeding.
Okay.
And this isn't just some simple cross-pollination like in the old days. We're talking sophisticated genomic mapping, marker-assisted selection. Scientists find plants that are naturally better at soaking up or making certain nutrients, and then they systematically breed them, generation after generation. It uses genetic markers to massively speed up what traditional breeding used to do, pinpointing the good stuff.
So you're kind of optimizing what nature already does, but strategically. Makes sense for working with the plant's existing toolkit, maybe over a slightly longer time frame.
Exactly.
But what if you need to go faster, or maybe introduce a trait that just isn't there in that crop naturally? I'm guessing that's where the more high-tech stuff comes in.
Precisely. And that brings us to the second method, genetic engineering.
Right.
This moves beyond just breeding. It allows for incredibly precise gene editing, often using tools you've probably heard of, like CRISPR.
CRISPR.
Yeah. It lets scientists, say, switch on dormant nutrient pathways already in the plant, or even bring in genes from other organisms entirely. Think about enhancing specific vitamins or minerals, like adding the pathway for beta-carotene into golden rice. It's about making really targeted, deliberate changes right there at the DNA level.
That's fascinating. That level of control is quite something. Okay, and the third method, you mentioned it earlier, soil enrichment. It sounds maybe less direct, less about the plant's genetics. How does that fit into biofortification?
Yeah, it might seem less direct, but it's surprisingly effective.
Yeah.
Basically, this approach involves enriching the soil itself with specific essential minerals, things like zinc or selenium.
Yeah.
The plants then naturally absorb these minerals as they grow. So you boost the mineral content in the plant, which boosts the nutritional value when we eat it. It's enhancing the plant from the ground up, quite literally.
From the ground up. I like that. It really sounds like a huge undertaking, though, spanning all these different scientific fields. What's really driving this massive global effort? What are the big public health problems these foods are trying to solve?
Well, the main target, as we touched on, is that hidden hunger.
Right.
Just imagine this silent epidemic where people feel full, they're getting enough calories, but their bodies are actually starved of essential micronutrients.
It's like running on empty.
Nutritionally. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like filling a car with fuel that looks fine but lacks those crucial additives, so it slowly damages the engine over time. This affects billions, especially children, and the long-term consequences can be devastating, even if they aren't obvious right away. Biofortified foods are specifically designed to tackle these widespread deficiencies, preventing them on a massive scale.
So diving into specifics then, which deficiencies are the top targets, the ones biofortification is really going after?
Our research points to three really critical ones. First, there's vitamin A deficiency.
Okay.
This is strongly linked to severe vision problems, even blindness, and it really compromises the immune system, making people, especially kids, much more vulnerable to infection.
Various stuff. What else?
Then you have iron deficiency. a huge global issue. It causes that debilitating fatigue, anemia, and it can significantly weaken cognitive function, particularly in children, really hindering their development.
Right, impacting learning and potential. And the third,
And the third key one is zinc deficiency. Zinc is crucial for healthy growth, especially in kids, and also for maintaining a strong immune system overall. Lack of zinc really impacts development and defense against illness.
wow, okay. Those are fundamental challenges: vision, energy, brain function, growth, immunity. Not just minor issues. These affect long-term health and development profoundly.
Exactly.
And the really exciting part, as you said, is this isn't just theory anymore. Scientists have actually developed these nutrient-packed versions of common foods, and they're out there making a difference. The first one people often think of is pretty famous: golden rice. What's the story there? What makes it such a standout example?
Yeah, golden rice is probably the poster child for targeted genetic engineering in this field. It's specifically engineered to produce beta-carotene.
Which our bodies turn into vitamin A.
Precisely. And this is absolutely crucial in places where rice is the main food source and vitamin A deficiency is, well, rampant. It directly helps prevent blindness and boost immunity in those populations. Its development really highlighted the potential for these very precise, engineered solutions to tackle severe, specific nutritional gaps.
A powerful proof of concept.
Yeah.
And what about other staple foods? Grains that feed huge parts of the world.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We're also seeing major success with iron-fortified wheat. This is playing a really critical role in fighting anemia, especially in developing countries.
Makes sense. Wheat is everywhere.
Exactly. By boosting such a widely eaten grain, you can address that pervasive iron deficiency issue on a massive scale, reaching enormous numbers of people almost passively through their normal diet. And similarly, there's zinc-enriched maize or corn. Another key development aimed at supporting healthy growth and cognitive development, particularly for children in communities where meals is a dietary cornerstone.
Right.
So these aren't just, niche health foods. These are everyday staple foods being transformed into nutritional powerhouses.
It's really incredible when you think about it, just everyday meals becoming these tiny delivery systems for vital nutrients, improving health for millions. And this isn't where it stops, right? The future of biofortification sounds like it's pushing even further.
Absolutely. The field is moving really fast, getting into some truly innovative areas. We're starting to see trends like AI-assisted crop enhancement.
AI, how does that fit in?
Well, AI can crunch through massive amounts of genomic data, identifying the best possible genetic combinations for nutrient enhancement far, far quicker than traditional methods ever could.
Wow.
It promises to dramatically speed up the whole process of developing new nutrient-rich crop varieties, finding the genetic lottery winners much faster.
AI helping us grow healthier food faster. That really does sound futuristic. And what about alternative proteins? That's such a hot topic now for sustainability.
Right. Well, the sources also point towards the development of lab-grown biofortified proteins.
So cultivated meat, but designed to be more nutritious.
Exactly. It opens up the possibility of designing not just plant-based alternatives, but also cultivated meat and other proteins that are inherently richer in essential nutrients right from the start. So you're potentially tackling nutritional needs and sustainability concerns together.
That's a fascinating intersection. And ultimately, the goal here is pretty huge, isn't it? It's not just about developing a few special crops.
Not at all. The long-term vision really is global adoption in agriculture. The ambition is to systematically integrate biofortification across the board to tackle malnutrition worldwide.
A fundamental shift.
Yeah, it's poised to fundamentally reshape the future of nutrition and food security by making these essential vitamins and minerals consistently more accessible to everyone, especially those most vulnerable to that hidden hunger we talked about.
So, thinking about all this, what does it really mean for you, listening? We've journeyed through some pretty cutting-edge science here with biofortification, seeing how it's actively shaping the future of nutrition, of food security, by making vital nutrients more available right from the source.
And if we step back and connect this to the bigger picture, biofortification isn't just some abstract scientific process. It's really a practical, proactive, and potentially very sustainable strategy. It's about actively solving huge, real-world nutritional problems, preventing vitamin A deficiency, which affects sight and immunity, combating the fatigue and cognitive drag of iron deficiency, addressing the growth and immune impacts of zinc deficiency. It's a powerful tool against a lot of widespread suffering.
Yeah, from those foundational methods, the sophisticated selective breeding, the incredibly precise genetic engineering, even the smart use of soil enrichment,
Right.
all the way to these exciting future trends like AI speeding things up, and maybe even lab-grown biofortified proteins.
Hmm.
It really is an incredible story of innovation, isn't it? Kind of a testament to human ingenuity when faced with these persistent global health challenges.
It really is. And this raises a really important question for all of us, I think. As food science keeps evolving like this, really pushing the boundaries of what our food can actually do for us, how might our whole understanding of healthy eating need to adapt?
Good question.
Are we maybe entering an era where our dinner plate isn't just about sustenance or even just general health, but holds deliberate, scientifically designed solutions? Solutions aimed squarely at some of humanity's longest-standing health problems. It
Yeah,
could profoundly change our relationship with what we eat.
that is definitely something to chew on as you go about your day. Thanks so much for joining us on this deep dive.